I know some folks might be tempted to go for that super cheap gaming PC that's basically just a glorified toaster on wheels. Problem is, those things usually come with a pretty hefty price tag, for what you get, that is. The parts are often last year's model, and don't even get me started on the cooling system, which is basically just an afterthought. But, let's be real, we all know you get what you pay for, right? Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. I recently got my hands on the Thermaltake Reactor 9880, and I have to say, it's a whole different ballgame. This thing is a beast of a gaming PC, packed with some of the latest and greatest tech out there. We're talking AMD Ryzen 7 9800X3D CPU, paired with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5080, which is more than enough to handle even the most demanding games out there. Now, I know what you're thinking, isn't this thing going to break the bank? And yeah, it's not exactly cheap. But trust me, it's worth every penny. Not only do you get top-of-the-line performance, but the build quality is also superb. The 3mm TG front panels give you this amazing panoramic view of the internals, which is just a nice touch. And let's not forget about the closed-loop liquid cooling system, which keeps the whole rig running cool even during the most intense gaming sessions. I've been using the Reactor 9880 for a while now, and I have to say, it's been a game changer. Not just because of the speed and performance, but also because of how quiet and efficient it is. I've been able to crank up the settings on my games without worrying about the PC overheating or making a racket. And with 2 TB of NVMe M.2 storage, you've got plenty of room to store all your games, photos, and whatnot. Another thing I really like about this PC is the I/O panel. You've got a Type-C port, 2 USB 3.0 ports, a headphone jack, and an M.2 slot. It's perfect for connecting all your peripherals and keeping things organized. And with the ToughRAM 32GB DDR5 6400 metric tons per second RGB memory, you've got plenty of RAM to run all your apps and games smoothly. Of course, like any PC, there are some minor downsides. The one I can think of is that the Windows 11 installation can be a bit of a pain. But, that's not exactly a deal breaker, is it? And another thing that might bug some users is that the RGB lighting can be a bit over the top for some tastes. Pros, to me, are the raw performance, the sleek design, and the amazing value for the price. I mean, this thing is a powerhouse that'll last you for years to come. Plus, it's just so nice to use, the build quality is top-notch, and the whole thing just feels premium. Cons, on the other hand, would be the cost. Yeah, this thing is a bit pricey, and the fact that the RGB lighting can be a bit much for some users. Anyway, if you're in the market for a new gaming PC that can handle anything you throw at it, I definitely recommend checking out the Thermaltake Reactor 9880. Link is in the description below, so be sure to check it out and see what all the fuss is about. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.